Good day, guys. Today is the fourth day of Dragon Nest, and we have this one to open. Okay, 9,000. That one's done. Tap to open. Let's see, we got one new card, and that guy is done. Let's move over to Zoomer Boy. It's still 1,000 below. Timid Cat is almost there. We're gonna have to contribute to that in a little bit. And Moose is past us, so we need to go collect some coins. Once we collect some balls, I'll show you how I do it and what's worked for me. Okay, we have the archery arena. That one's done. We got a TNT there. I think this one we get to open. Okay, we'll get to that one. This one is finished. We don't have any more there. We're gonna have the Ancient Adventure here. Let's open this one up. I don't see a challenge yet. I'm sure it's gonna come out when we do this. Oh, Lightning Rush. I like this one. This one I do like. Alright, but let's see what else we got here. The chest is coming up next. This one is finished. We got to stage 4, but we didn't finish it. And then stage 5, yeah, that was a long shot. Okay, we're gonna open the team tournament. That was first place for us. Let's claim the goodies. That is 5,000 coins. Nice. We got some good cards, I'm hoping. One good one. One new one, I should say. Alright, we started the day pretty good. There's a ×2 rocket. 128,993 coins. Almost at the 130. Level 715. Super hard. Alright. This is looking pretty good. These guys are gonna need some doing. We only got 43 coins for 43 balls, so we're gonna have to win both of these tournaments, which is this one, Lightning Rush. Alright, so already started. Let's start playing. Remember, I don't play unless I'm competing in the Lightning Rush, Propeller Rush, which I haven't seen in a while, and the Champions Clash, which is not my favorite. So this is a super hard level. Super hard level, and it's the first one of the day, so I'm gonna load up on everything. Alright, let's get started. I try to go as low as I can on everything, but situations like this make it super hard. So I'm gonna go down with the propeller, open up some space there. I think the rocket has a better chance of going all the way down right here. Alright, that opened up some stuff. I think the rocket here all the way across. Oh wait, we got too much stuff going on. I am going to just shoot the rocket across. And now I'm gonna do rocket to propeller. That just made more sense. I'm gonna do a rocket right here. I'm gonna use the TNT and the rocket. Now, just by clicking here, I'm gonna join those two. TNT down. Now, propeller to TNT. Okay, it was 16 letters. That's too high up. Let's go here at the bottom a little more. And I think we can bring those two together. And it'll hit that save and letters as well. Let's do TNT down. That's 3. We need 10 more. Let's see, propeller first. Now we got a light bulb there, light bulb here, TNT here. All right, let's see if we can line up this one. I don't see it. All right, what if we do this? There we go. That one was not on the plans, but we'll take it. We get to whatever side of the level we are as low as we can, and start working the bottom so the top can create more opportunities for us. Remember, if I want to play an hour, I have to win this competition. If I don't win it, that's the end of that, and we need to collect a lot of balls for the Dragon Quest. Alright, let's just keep on going. Where are we here? We jumped up to 6th place. Okay. This one here. Let's get some stuff going. Yeah, I shouldn't be doing that. I should just keep playing. Alright, here we go. Let's blow things up first. Let's get this one down. Alright, this one. And then we're going to join those two. There's a drill on the top that might help us eliminate everything, I'm assuming. Yes. Oh shoot. Well, not exactly everything, but at least those lights. All right, we got a light bulb there. We can join it with this here. That should hit quite a few. Alrighty, we have another one right here. Let's join those two. I like the lightning rush better. It just gives me more opportunities. It makes more sense to me. Probably doesn't mean anything, but I do like it better. All right, let's bring those two together. That should be it. In the lightning rush, the faster I play, the more power-ups I produce for some reason. In the Champions Clash, not so much. Alrighty, that's 54 coins out of this. Still in first place. I don't think we're going to be in first place by much. We haven't really done much. Oh, twice as much. Okay. Cool, let's just keep going. Let's see how many levels we can get out of all this. Alrighty, let's click on this one because nothing is coming to save us there. Alright, light bulb there. TNT there. Let's keep them destroying stuff. Okay, shoot, let's do it here. Nothing happening. Let's go this way. Let's cross this 2. We get 3 out of that deal. Alrighty. I don't see a light bulb anywhere, so let's start dropping them. Okay, those 2. There's a rocket on the top, but let's get this 2. Hopefully we can drop some more. There's a light bulb there. Rocket here. Let's drop it and let's join those 2. That should at least open up all those flowers. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. And I don't see a light bulb. There it is. Okay, how do I drop it? I don't think I'm going to be able to drop it. If I create another one here, bring this one down. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, I'm going to have to blow it up and then have that light bulb take care of the rest, hopefully. It did not, but this should do it. Alrighty, that is 39 coins out of this. Still in first place. The ×2 is right there. Hopefully we can get it. Alright. I don't know how I can bring those two together. So I'm just gonna have to ignite everything. Okay. Now we have propeller here. Let's bring it over. Let's start breaking things right here on the side. Propeller. Bring it down. Let's activate that. Let's bring this down some more. Okay, there's a rocket right here. Let's bring those two together and shoot it across. Hopefully get something else on the other side. Alrighty. We have 12. I think this one is gonna do much better here than the other one. Alright, those frogs are starting to break up over there. Let's do owls. Okay, that was that move. We have 8 left. Let's bring these two together. Break something there. This one might, but I think this one will more. Let's get that one. We have 3 left. 3 moves left. And that frog is way up at the top. Oh Lord, okay. 2 moves left. And none of that is going to work. No, none of that is going to work. So let's get rid of those owls, but also getting rid of the frogs. That is 1. Let's try this one. Okay, so we're almost there. Yeah, that one is not going to do anything. Oh gosh, I don't know what to do. Let's click that one. Let's get rid of that frog. I don't have a propeller. Yeah, I have a propeller right here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Alright, but let's hit this one and then this one. That was a tricky one. But we got it. We got enough power-ups. We got enough coins. We got enough of everything to make it through. We have 19 minutes left in this competition. We are up by a bit. This one is extremely hard. Let's load up on everything and oh gosh, yeah, there's not much room. We're gonna have to open everything up. And there's frogs everywhere. Alright, let's create 2, 3. Rocket. Let's shoot this one over. Let's shoot this one over as well. Let's do this 3. Open up some stuff over here. Let's just keep plugging away. I think I can do 4 here. Bring this down, get that one. I need a propeller. Here we go. Right here on the top. Now let's bring this down. Let's hit this one. This one, and now that one. Those split screens are hard. And not just split, they're staggered at the bottom as well. Alright, we got that one. I've been trying something different on this one in my other account, so let's just go for it. No, doesn't work in this one. It was the top. Alright. We need 430 more to complete the 130. We're still in first place. We continue here. We're at 247. Alright, we're just starting here. Let's keep going. We got ×2 for 15 minutes. Let's see if we can make a difference here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's try it. It's gonna shoot across. Here, here, and there. That is a TNT. Move it over, bring most of them back. TNT on the top. Let's bring that one down. Alrighty. Let's bring this 2 before they analign. And now we have 2 TNTs here. We need 54 reds to make this work. And the reds are not very common right now. So let's just keep doing this. 29. That was an egg. Now there's that. There's more there. There's more here. How many more do we need? We need 7. We need 4 more. That should do it right here. And we have a TNT right next to it. Let's blow these guys up. Boom. Okay, everything is too far away and we have 8 moves left. So I'm just going to dig in with what I have here. I can do 3 there. And I can blow this up right here. Okay. Yeah, everything else was too far away and nothing was going to fly. So I had to work right there on that spot. Alright, here we go. 129,596. We got new cards. 1. A croissant. We'll take it. We're still in first place here. Let's claim some stuff. Oh, we got some freebies. We don't actually need them, but we'll take them. Alright, $2.99, no thank you. We're out. Let's clear that one real fast. Okay. We moved up a place here. This one will work on that off screen. Let's just keep going. Alright. ×2 for 11 more minutes. Okay, so propeller there. Bring it down to here. Join those 2. Make that explode. Yeah, I'm going to have to bring it all the way to the bottom and hope to build something right next to it at some point. Let's shoot this one up. Let's do this one to the side. Let's bring that one down. Alright, now we're building things. Okay, let's just click it because it's too hidden anyway. It's not going to do anything for us. Alright, look at that beauty. Alright, we're a little closer to the action. Let's bring a TNT here. Let's cross this 2, get rid of those greens. We have another TNT right here. Let's do greens here, blues here. Alright, we have another TNT here, but we need to start bringing them over to the left. I mean to the right. Because they're just too far away. And we need to, okay, that's a good one right there. Let's go to the, oh yeah, let's go to that one instead. That's a better hit. That's gonna hit the hats. It's gonna open everything. Those diamonds were super hitting. We got everything out of there. And this should take care of all the diamonds. Yeah. We need 3 more. But that's not cool. Alright, let's roll this one over. Alright, there's 3 right there. They couldn't be any more apart. This one can take care of 2. And this one will take care of another one. Yeah, they try to get me. But I had moves left, so I took care of it. Hard level times 2 for 9 minutes. Alright, let's bring it up. I am going to cross that one to bring those 2 together and join those 2. Hopefully get most of those tiles out. We did get them. We have another light bulb right there. Let's see, how do we join that? I don't think we can. Let's bring that down. Shoot. Yeah. Oh yeah, we can drop that one. And join those 2. We're going to get a few of the rocks, but not all of them. Still enough to open some space so we can keep digging. Where are we here? Let's just drop that TNT a little bit more. Let's make a rocket here and hit everything on both sides. That will help out. Now we can do a propeller. TNT first. Let's do a propeller with a rocket and then bring those 2 and get those birds. And we can do the same thing here. Join this 2. Get everything on this side. And yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go right here. Yeah, those birds are hitting, like big time hitting. Let's see if we can create propellers. Let's try to get this one here. That is 2. That one is not coming down anytime soon, so let's try to break them by joining 3 of a kind. Oh, we got a propeller on the top. Another propeller here. Alright, this one will work. No, we only got 1. We needed more than 1. Let's see if that might help. Yes. Okay, now we got 5 moves to get rid of everything. And they are super spread out. So let's bring that blue down. Join it with this. Now we can bring, if we can bring that. Oh, I think I can do propeller here. Shoot that rocket. Oh, I hope the TNT doesn't destroy anything on this side. Okay, cool. Alright, now let's join those 2. That was too close. But we got it, I think. Yes. Nice. Got 42. That's 5 more. That'll be 48. Yeah, 48 quarters coins out of it. 129, 862. We got 10 more balls. Let's see how many we got so far. We got 91, so we're looking pretty good in this one. Alright, yeah, let's bring those 2 together. I mean, there's no need on saving it if we can't do anything with it. Okay, so we go, here we go. We got all kinds of colors, all kinds of goodies. Oh, I wish I could join that, but it's too early. We got 28 there. Let's do a rocket, shoot it down, bring more colors together. That should give us a way to open those curtains. Okay, there's another curtain open. Okay, yeah, TNT. Let's bring those two together. Let's work on those cups. And at the same time, I think those cups are going to take care of themselves by working on those yellows. There it is. That should end with the cups. Okay, well, let's join those two. We need one more. Come on, be something easy. Oh no. 50? Okay, let's see. If I shoot this one up, I can make another light bulb here. Now, what else can I do after I ignite, after I join those two? I think I'm gonna do that. All right, let's join them and see what happens. TNT is gonna come down right on top of that light bulb and hopefully give us what we need. 2, 4, 6, 8. So it'll be 16. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. Because it was a double shot, double explosion, so yeah. All right, now we are accumulating. We are winning. We got 6 more minutes. Let's see where we are on the competition. Oh yeah, we're way up there. Times 2 yet. Let's keep on keeping on. All right, I am going to do rockets on this one. We got ways to go. Deep, deep. Let's do yellow here. Let's do red here. Bring this up. Let's do another propeller here. We got blues right there, but let's see where this one wants to go. Oh, way over here. Okay, not good. Okay, so we could do a rocket here and hit everything on the way down. We need to open up those elixirs so we can create more room. Let's try this one. Rocket down. All right, we got everything. Now I am going to go a rocket to TNT. Hit the bottom, create more things on the top. Hopefully a light bulb somewhere. Can't see it. Greens. We got TNT here. Let's bring this one's in, get some more in there. I don't think that's gonna work. Let's explode this one. I can get a rocket right there and shoot it across to those oysters. Open them up a little more. We got 12 moves left, so let's do it again. Okay, that's a TNT right here, but it's just too far away. I want to bring the action in here. It's just not allowing me to do it. All right. Let's do an explosion. And not a whole lot. Let's start bringing things down here. Rocket. Yeah, no, I don't. All right, that one might be the one right there. Could be. Oh, that's the one right there. If we can line it up. That'll be, yeah, I think we can line that up. Oh, I was worried. I was like, nothing is gonna come up. Jesus. Yeah, just kept working the bottom, kept working the side, and something came up. Doesn't always happen, but most of the time it does. And that's how we are undefeated yet. 276. All right, we need one more to get those what are they called? To get the 130, the 130,000. Okay, let's bring those two. I'm gonna work the blues at the bottom. Okay, I don't have many things going on at the bottom right now, so let's just keep dropping things. Now there is a possibility of a LIBOR that didn't happen. Now let's bring this to ignite everything, bring the other ones up. Okay, let's bring this one down. Okay, we have a TNT right here. Let's bring it to the side. Break everything there. Let's do it here as well. Okay, we got greens. That might help, but right now we just need to open up more space. There is space, but not enough. Okay, let's make this one fly. Okay, we got all of that. There is another one here. Ooh. Yeah, that one is not going to make us, it's not going to do us any good. So let's just keep dropping things. We need propellers. Reds. Okay, that one's done. That TNT is only going to explode once. So if we can activate everything, oh yeah, that was a good move. And it was the right color for the light too, so that helped out. 725 King's Nightmare. Why not? Okay, I believe we already won this one. So we'll shut her down after the King's Nightmare. And then I'll start the next one right after that. I don't have anybody asking for anything here. But we'll get to those guys. And I'll show you how I do it a couple of times. And how I get the max out of it. Okay, let's open this up. One new one. Oh, we're doing pretty good on those cards. Let's see where we are. Not yet. 99 already, and it's only been what, 7 days, 8 days? Feeling pretty good. 176. All right, we got some goodies over here. Let's collect those. Another cards. No new ones, but we're piling up for the 500. The 500 usually save us. How many we have here? We need one more for the second stage. But let's go. No, you can't do 8. Or maybe we can't do 8. Alright, we got all the lotions and stuff going on. Alright, I think that's done. Yes. Alright, let's do King's Nightmare and let's see how we do. Oh, it's a move deal, so let's take our time with it and do the right thing. We need to be all the way down here. Propellers are not going to do it, so we'll do rockets. There's another light bulb there, but I think we got all the way down. Okay, now we need to go all the way across, and I think the easiest way to go will be through that long bar in the center. So I'm just going to keep hitting it with what I got. Let's do a rocket here. Hit it down. What else we got that we can do? I think the same concept applies here. Go as low as you can. Boom. Now we need to come over here and get those tiles out of the way. And this one will be a good one. It'll shoot straight across. Nice. We got 16 moves left. Let's keep bringing things down. Let's keep creating things. Let's try yellow. Oh, come on. That would have been a nice one. Let's shoot this one down. Bring the greens. Thank you. Now we can join those two, and hopefully we'll open up a lot of space. Yes, we did. Alright, we have a TNT that we can join right there. It'll be a double hit. Those are 2 hitters. That should do it. That should definitely do it. Alright, we had 8 moves left. Alrighty. I think that was worse than the other ones. Alright, 130,000 coins. Nice. Alright, let's go to the dragons so you can see how I do it. This guy is behind yet. This guy is almost even, but this guy is ahead. I always do ×5, and I try to go in the 4th row from the right, and I will calculate somewhere around there, and I will do it there all the time. It usually gives me somewhere in the middle, not this time of course, but if I stay at it, most of the time it bounces a lot and it ends up right there. Second shot, 1,000 already. I like to put this at 5,000, so to keep this guy motivated, to keep people motivated. And all right, 3 should do it. That is 48. Let's do one more, see if we can get it down to up to 5,000. Okay, that's 45. But that's where I have had the most success. I've tried almost everything, and because it bounces around a lot, you get the max out of almost every coin. Okay, now we're even with that guy, and I'll catch up with the other guys. I just wanted to show you how I do it. Well, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will end this video here, and I will start the other one right away. If you like this kind of content, please like and follow. I would appreciate it, and show some support for the channel, please. Thank you, and have a good day.